This video will discuss the point grading system versus the standards grading system. To access the settings, tap on the overflow menu icon, select settings, and then select grades. Over here you see these are the colors of what the percent for a points grading system will be, and I've discussed previously how you can just tap there and edit that. The standards grades-based system uses up to 5 different standards that you grade students at. Right now you can see it's set for 4 basic ones: exceeding, meeting, approaching, and beginning. There's a 5th one that's not used, but if you use up to 5 you can do that. And each one consists of a long name, an abbreviation, and a percent equivalent. And the percent equivalent is used when you have multiple standards to calculate an overall grade or percentage based on those standards. To edit these, simply tap and you'll have the options to edit the name, the abbreviation, and the percent value. Alright, so going back to the classes. So by default, a class is set to a point grading system. I'm going to switch to class 2. If you want to change the grading system, on the top action bar next to the help icon, which is a question mark, there's a door icon. Tap on the door icon, and this brings up both the categories and weighting and the point system. So there's a different video covering categories and weighting, but as you can see, under a point system, you can choose to divide assignments into categories and weight them accordingly. There's another video discussing that. To access the standards, tap on the standards button. And that simply puts this grade system into standards. In the standards grade system, every assignment is worth 100 points. And I'm going to back out of this right now. And you need to choose for a class, are you going to do a points-based system or a standards-based system? You can't do both or switch back and forth in between. So a lot of classrooms these days are going more towards the standards-based system, which I actually prefer as well. And so it's easy to do that here. As you can see, now that we're in a standards-based system, I'm going to add an assignment by tapping the plus icon and then add assignment. And here you can see, I'm just going to put, let's see. Oh, sorry, standard. I'm just making this up, 1.1. As you can see, the points are grayed out, so it's set to 100. You can't change that at all. And you can copy this assignment to only other classes that use a standards-based system. So since I've only set up the second class for standards, there's no other classes to copy to yet. So once this is set up, I'm going to add that assignment. And you can see it's added there. Now if I tap the empty space, or the blue area for John Smith, instead of a point dialog coming up, I have my standards options. So I can go ahead and tap exceeding for John, I'll do meeting for Amber, and approaching for Brian. And you can see the corresponding colors are there. You can see the percent on the left side there. And you can easily add comments to the right like you would do in a points-based system there. Alright, so very easily you can grade students based on a standard. And then at the top you can see the name, it's worth 100 points, and the average of this assignment right now is 85%. Alright, so very simply you can do that. The same thing with the points grade system. You can long press any grade, and you can mark students missing, exempt, empty as well there. So it's very easy to use a standards-based system as well. You can also tap on the assignment and go view details, and you'll get the score distribution along with statistics and the usual stuff you'd have with a points-based system. So take a look, explore that, and if you're a teacher that's starting to use a standards-based system, I think this grade system should work nicely for you. Thank you.